this. Woke up 3 in the morning, fire, rain, tool shed gone. This was about like 3 weeks ago. Got the wood cut, but it is what it is. Well, now that South Carolina has reopened the gyms here, I was able to go in, stretch, restart what I was doing before, but I'm still doing all the home stretches and some of the home workouts, like all the push-ups and everything, and some of the foam rolling, which is fine, which is actually what I need. But what happened to the gym when it reopens? So I had 2 gym memberships. One was Gold's and another one was just a local gym. So before the pandemic, the one Gold's I went to, they actually cleaned very well. I mean, always cleaning, always moving stuff around. I was like, that's how you know the manager's a stickler for having stuff clean, which is actually pretty fun. What is with this camera? I'm about to get a new freaking thing to hold it. Much better. So anyway, yeah, before I go on a tangent, it was pretty clean. The other gym, they clean every day now. I see them cleaning more in the afternoons. Before, it was kind of like, I guess, who was there if they were bored enough to go clean and wipe stuff down. But that's why you always wipe stuff down anyway and have your own hand sanitizer before the pandemic. But it's fine. Most people forget. I mean, you're in a rush, so it is what it is. Can't change anything about it. But having some of the equipment off, like the treadmills, every other one closed. Yeah, they've done that. That's fine. But what Gold's did was they took away half of the benches, like didn't have them on the floor, and they took away the decline bench and one incline. I'm like, you should have just left the decline and took away one of the flat benches because you had 3 of them. That way you had 1 incline, 1 decline, and 2 flats. But they didn't think that through. So now with Gold's going bankrupt because they ain't got no money, you go bankrupt, you ain't got no money. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no this and that. Gold's corporate has no money. No Benjamins. No Mao Zedongs. No British pounds. No Canadian dollars. No leaves. They broke. Franchises, if you got franchise goals, you good to go. Keep going. But about the goals in Greenville was they had taken over another gym and then opened 2 more locations, which is actually great because the takeover gym, the complete layout and equipment was different than the 2 they built from the ground up. So if you had a Gold's membership in Greenville, you actually had a membership, the 2 different gyms, because the Cherrydale location legs was by far better than the other 2 that they built, because the other 2 was cookie cutter. They were nice, but they were cookie cutter Gold gyms. You could tell when other people would post stuff online and you would see what they were doing and you was like, oh yeah, yours gym looks like mine, but Cherrydale, oh no, that one's different, which is fine. But now that they closed 2 of them, the other one is just too far away for me to go. So bye-bye to that membership. So I've been at the other gym, which that owner, he said on the internet he had to reopen or he was going to go bankrupt and his employees wouldn't have jobs. I understand, because I mean, gyms already don't make a lot of money. And the trainers were struggling. If they didn't have any online clients or someone tell them to come over to their house and saying, forget quarantine, train me anyway, they had no money, which is, freaking terrible. So that's fine. Now, for the most important part, working out at the gym. Including myself and everyone else that I saw, everybody was taking it easy. Everybody was stretching more. Everyone was testing out the water, putting their feet back in the water, letting the toes get back used to the warm water, not jumping straight in. But you could tell who had an actual home gym, not probably like a full home gym, but a nice good home gym, and been working out at home, because the mugs were still going off like it never happened. I was like, more power to you. I'm gonna be in that position next time, instead of thinking South Carolina don't care, I'm good, and then getting the boat slammed on me, which is fine. So test out the waters. Strength wise, on the barbell exercises, lost probably 20% from the first day. On overall, I'd say the weight, not the reps, because if you're doing high reps at certain weights for a while, like I have, like last probably 5 years, that it felt a little bit heavy at first, but about at the third set, my body realized, oh wait, we're at the gym, let's get going back. So first day wasn't bad. So yeah, lost probably, I would say 25% from all the barbell curls, which is fine. Was going to build right back up, because what I did, having a fast metabolism, I actually increased my eating the first 3 weeks of this, and then went back to normal, just to give my body time to rebuild, to rest and everything. Because when I went back, I actually felt pretty good, because they actually let the whole nervous system rest and rebuild anything that you've taxed on it. Because when you lift all the time, you're taxing your nervous system on top of everything else. Now for like the cables and everything, most people, from what, and this is going off the people I see at the gym kind of regularly, they and myself seemed like everybody was at the same weight they always would do and everything. I'm not counting nobody else's reps or anything, but every time I had to get the little peg was like halfway at the bottom or on the bottom. So people have been doing their calisthenics or push-ups or home workouts. But a lot of people that I've seen are actually hitting legs first, which is actually smart. That's what I did. Oh, here's why you want to hit leg first. What the chip? Hold up. Legs. Calm down, Josh. Legs. So the first time, the second gym I went to, they had like a miscommunication when they could open from the state of South Carolina. And they announced on Facebook they were open. Everybody's happy, like a little kid in a candy store. My big old tail was happy. So me and my buddy go back. And 2 days before, we were like, I was like, hey, when we go back, let's hit legs first. He wanted to hit chest. I was like, no, let's hit legs first. Because I said it's everyone's first day back. Everybody and their grandma and their mom and dad are going to be on chest. Everything chest. I said, ain't nobody gonna do legs. So we get there, and I was right. But luckily we were geared to do legs. So we did legs. Had a good leg day, warmed up, stretched. And I was like, this is a good start to my week. That was Monday. Someone in conversation, remind me, was it Monday or Tuesday? Because the next day, Sled showed up and shut him down that morning. Because I got a text message from a buddy that said, hey, they shut 10 Star down. I was trying to get a workout in. And he was really mad because he took his pre-workout and, he couldn't go in. Which is funny, because at that same gym, I don't think the car is a sled car. I think it's Highway Patrol. Yeah, I believe it's Highway Patrol for the color. I'm not going to go over how South Carolina tiers their cops with the colors of the cars. That's none of y'all's business. But anyway, there are cops working there. There are cops working at Gold's too, which was funny, but Gold's isn't open. But the other gym got shut down. You talking about mad? People want to yell and cuss, which was fine. But, so, first day back, I hit legs. Then I did back. Then I did chest, because on day 3, everybody had got chest out of the way. All your hardcore lifters and everybody did chest, which is good. I have not seen I would say the more casual people come back yet. Some of them are still scared. Some of them can't go back because of their job, which is understandable, but it's fine. So if your gym has not reopened, hit legs first, because legs is half your body. Some people have never even hit legs in their day in their life, so hit it. Me, my first week back, I hit it 3 times. Now, I'm not crazy. I'm gonna do lightweight, stretch, and do my mobility work before my chiropractor decide they're gonna knock me out. They'll be like, Josh, what we tell you better stretch, or you're gonna go to Snap City. And I'm not gonna go to Snap City. Snap City, it don't sound fun. Why is it getting dark? Oh, it's late. So I'm going on a tangent. So I hit legs first. I'm on day 11 on my little vlog. And if somebody wants to see what I have, just hit me up on Instagram. I'll just screenshot the vlog on my phone and I'll show you what I've been doing. Because yesterday was day 11 back. But for everyone whose gym has not reopened, I feel bad for everybody in New York because, you know, y'all got it hard, y'all got it rough. Y'all better keep riding it out. If you're still doing home workouts, it helps. It helps. I had one friend, he took 6, he was off 6 weeks, but then he was out for 2, so like 8, maybe 10. I have to ask him. But he said he lost a whole lot of strength because he was sick before all this happened. And then when he tried to come back, everything closed, which is fine. I mean, you can't help it. So if you're at home, keep going. Keep buying equipment. Some of y'all who bought home equipment, who's trying to sell it for a profit, knowing you're not going to use it again, sell it for at least retail for some of these people in New York so they can get some lifts on. Come on, man. Let them get their gains. Because I tell you this right now, some of y'all done bought equipment and lost your jobs, and you're going to have to sell it for 50% off. Because I'm not going to pay above retail for no home gym equipment off Facebook. For those who state has not reopened the gyms, like New York, for example, and California. I'm not sure about California. Keep doing your home workouts because it helps you maintain what you have. You won't lose too much strength. Because like I said, day 1, I lost down 25% on the free weight bar exercises. I hadn't did all the dumbbell stuff yet, so I'll come back in the next video on that. The machines and cables, all of that, I would say for hammer strength machines, probably down 15% for me. I'm just putting the number out there. The cables, everything was the same. I didn't do 4 sets. I did 3 and everything because I was getting a little tired, which is fine. And then for the people who bought home equipment and then you're not going to use it again, sell it to somebody in one of these states whose gym's not going to open for another 2-3 months and sell it to them at retail. Stop trying to double the price on it, because what's going to happen is if you lost your job and if your area doesn't recover, you're going to have to sell it at a loss anyway. So at least get what you paid retail for it back and make your money. It means you had a free gym at your house for 2 months, which I should have did that. But you know, I was like, South Carolina doesn't care. I got a gym. I'm good. Ha ha ha. And then the big Titanic came and knocked my tail out. So that's fine. And no, I'm not making fun of people who died on Titanic. That was tragic and everything. I'm just saying, a boat that size is bigger than me. It's not big like some of these cruise ships, but still. So other than that, I'm gonna go eat. It's getting dark out here. And once I get back going on my programming, because my uncle's writing me a program now, because it's time for me to do someone else's written program than something I wrote for myself. I will do short clips and show them here on form of weights, of the weights and everything, like squat and deadlift and everything, just to show that, you know, even though you can't work out at the gym, if you have good form and take care of yourself, it'll work. And sorry, it's getting dark out here, but too bad. You're like, Josh, it's getting dark outside. Oh well, my tail Had to go buy food and cook and eat. And then I'm like, shoot, I need to